Alright, so this video is going to be an attempt at a demonstration of how to make a template for making your own form for mounting fish. So what you want to do is get a piece of cardboard and place your fish on the cardboard. And then you need a Sharpie, okay? And you're going to take and you're just going to trace around the edges of your fish. Okay. Alright. So what I did was came up here and located the start of the throat latch. Okay. And that's where I started my line. Just took and traced around my fish. Okay. Where the fin gets in the way here, you just curve out a little bit. You'll fill that in after your fish is out of the way. You come back here to the tail. Okay, that's the start of the tail fin. And again, after we remove the fish from the cardboard, then we'll take and connect that line around to the line on top here. Okay, also my little fin here is in the way. Trace along there. Okay. Now the start of this line is where the head connects to the body. Find the soft tissue there and where the cartilage starts. You go just ahead of that so that the form will go up into the cartilage in the head a little ways. Okay. And then we got this little mark here and that one there. Okay, what that is indicating where the back of your gills are. You want to be just inside of that collarbone. And I'll explain why here in just a minute. Okay, so where we made those marks here, that's going to be the back of where our gills are. So we're going to take and start the curve there. This is our throat latch here. Take and connect that up there. And this is the part that's going to go up into the head. We're going to bring it down, connect it up. Okay, this is where our dorsal fin is. Connect that line. Continue on around with our other fins. Okay, come back here to the tail. And the pick. Alright, there's your template. Now we got to get some measurements here and record those on our template, and then we'll cut it out. Okay, so the next step in making your template is getting some girth measurements in several points along your fish. I like to take quite a few. Some people only take 4, maybe 5. But I think it's helpful to have several of them in there. So what I have done was got a measurement right behind the gill covers, and then one halfway between the gill covers and the dorsal fin, one just ahead of the dorsal fin, right behind it, another one right before your anal fin, and one back here around the smallest part of the tail. From here, now we're going to get get some width measurements. For this, you'll need to have your calipers. Okay, get your calipers out, and you're going to stand the fish up on his belly. Take the calipers and just gently find the width of your fish, and then put your calipers on your tape measure to find out what the width of the widest part of the fish is. Okay, so I'm going to get these measurements in the same place as I took my girth measurements. So I just have my calipers here, just gently touching the widest part of the fish. And then I'm going to bring them over here to my tape measure. And looks like my width is 2 1/8. Okay, so I'm going to take and add that to my template here. So at this point, right behind the gills, he is 2 1/8. Okay, and I'll move on to the next measurement. Okay, so my second measurement was about halfway between the gill cover and the dorsal fin. Looks like I got my calipers set about right here. Get that on the tape measure, and looks like I've got 2 1/4. We'll record that here under the second measurement. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these measurements and we'll move on from there. Alright, and there's my template. That's how to make your template in order to make your own form to mount a fish.